Hey, Steve Zook, welcome back to Pokesoo channel and the Guitar Letter System. Hey, this is really getting interesting. I recently got contacted by a new media company that's actually being backed by a guy who used to be a very successful venture capitalist in Las Vegas named Jack Johnson. And I met him, and he's very interested in me working with the company, and a lot of things are going on very, very positive. But I just, it's interesting because there's very few opportunities in life that are real. By the way, this guitar is available. I'll go $375 on this plus a little bit of shipping. It's really nice. It's a brand new 175 style guitar by the Music Link called an LH280. And I actually took, excuse me, I just had lunch. I took the pickup cover off and replaced it so the pickup would be a little higher. And I was able to look at the laminate layers on this guitar, and they're really nice, thick laminate layers, which actually adds to the tone of the guitar. And this guitar really sounds great. I've owned a lot of 175s. This one really has a sound. But anyway, I'll go $375. It does have a few little minor scratches here from like my fingernails or whatever, very minor. But believe me, it's a lot of guitar for $375. Really sounds good. And I'm just trying to warm up here. But what I want to talk about is the guitar ladder system. The interesting thing about the guitar ladder system is that it wasn't something that I planned. It evolved very organically. It just came from years, 35, 40 years of teaching and trying to do the best job I could. And then finally discovering what tools would really provide just unbelievable growth with my students. It really surprised me and surprised my students. When I started seeing that kind of growth, I knew I had to put the time in to develop this. And I think that's a big difference. A lot of people might sit down and say, oh, I want to start a guitar course and blah, 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 blah. With me, it just kind of flowed organically, very naturally out of what I was doing. And I think that one of the reasons why it's as good as it is. And honestly, folks, I know I can be a little pushy about the guitar ladder system, but that's because it works. And very few things out there work. People call me all the time on the phone and they say, Steve, I've spent $500 or I've spent $1,000, but I really don't feel like I got that much out of it. I've learned a few little tricks and a few little formulas and whatnot. The reason is because art is very different than like becoming an engineer, which is fine, or putting together a piece of furniture, step 1 through 50. You can't wake up the musical mind or the musical ear with left brain formula type stuff. Sure, it's good to know a little bit of theory, like chord construction, tonal cylinders, things like that. But my point being, I'm 63. I studied with Joe Pass when I was about 23. I also studied with Horace Hatchett, and both of these guys and by the way, they also jammed with Wes Montgomery and people like that. People that are really mature musicians have spent a lot of time developing improvisational skills, because it's the improvisational skills that's the fertile soil for developing compositional skills and for waking up your musical mind. You can't wake up your musical mind by staying in a box. You can't wake up your musical mind by being real left-brained. You need to experience music. That's why, here, let me pull this closer. That's why, for instance, Cycle 1 in the guitar ladder system is a really good example of learning how to resolve chords. And you don't have to stick to, if you stick to formulas, it's going to slow you down. See, here's Cycle 1. Send me an email, pokesoo@gmail.com. I'll send you a free chart for this. There's no need to pick this apart, and if you do, it's going to slow you down. I mean, you can if you want. My point just being, and then you go through it again, which I sometimes call, most of my 240 studies are stored at Hightail, and if you order soon, you get the old price of $199 plus the secret Horace Hatchett files. Put in code 109777 in the comment box when you pay on my stevezookguitars.com homepage on the upper right. If you don't see the comment box, just email me that code, SC109777. You get the bonus material. But yeah, price is going up real soon. Folks, it's thousands of dollars of instructional material for only $199. I would order soon. And if you really want to make real growth, here's Cycle 1. And what people tell me all the time is they've paid a lot of money for material, which really hasn't hasn't really done them that much good. So the important thing about the guitar ladder system is it's very organic. I've trimmed the fat. There's no bullshit. There's no busy work. I give you exactly what you need to get the most out of the material. And here's a really huge point. Let me get back on camera here. Another really huge point that I was just thinking about when I was actually just now having lunch is that I have spent as much time learning and developing and discovering the best way to teach our mind, to teach the subconscious mind and the conscious mind, mostly subconscious. I've put in just as much time learning about the way that we learn and the best way to access and the best way to build cumulative information and to kind of fine-tune the nervous system, develop new neural pathways, to wake up the musical ear, wake up the musical artist within, learn how to use your subconscious mind for your advantage, not your disadvantage. I've spent a ton of time on that, as well as time on the right material to teach you the 10 different systems of improvisation, give you massive growth. And this is true. I've sold over 7,000 courses, and it just keeps growing and growing. Discovering, you can discover the music floating around deep within your mind with the guitar ladder system. You're not going to discover it with any other system because it's just too in the book, it's too in the box. You need to explore the different colors of music, the different ways of creating tension and resolution. And by that exploration, that gives your subconscious mind the tools that it needs to discover your own music within. It really works, folks. I'm going to make this a little short. This guitar is available, by the way. It really sounds good. I'm using a solid state amp, and I have the mic kind of far away from the amp. But it really sounds good. But anyway, for a free sample, I should say, of the guitar ladder system, I'll send you cycle 1. For a free sample, just send me an email, pokesu@gmail.com. But like I said, the guitar ladder system's going up soon. It'll be the best $199 you've ever spent. Am I a little pushy? Yes, because the people that invest in the guitar ladder system, I have to kind of push a little bit in emails and whatnot because I have something real here. Okay, I really believe in what I'm doing because it really works. And like I said, I've had people with master's degrees in music buy my course, and they've told me on the phone, Steve, I'm in a box. I can't improvise. I can't compose. I've been playing for 20 years or 30 years or 12 years or 8 years or whatever, but I feel I haven't made much progress. It's because of the approach. And so if you just, $199, you're going to get 240 studies, 240 videos. I don't send it all at once. It's not effective that way. You're also going to get additional bonus material, the secret Horace Hatchett files. Horace Hatchett taught Howard Roberts. Howard Roberts started the Musicians Institute in Hollywood, very successful school. Horace Hatchett, who I studied with 4 times, taught Howard Roberts. So, you're going to get the bonus material when you order the guitar ladder system at stevezookguitars.com. Put in the comment box SC109777, or if you don't see the comment box, send me an email to pokesu@gmail.com and just give me that code. I'll make sure you get the bonus material. But folks, the guitar ladder system is what you're looking for in a very innovative, organic, easy to use, simple, yet very powerful system that's going to wake up the musical ear. It's going to wake up the composer within. It's going to help you begin to discover your own musical ideas and find them on the guitar. It really works. I've never been able to sell anything I don't believe in. I've always been like that. I'm a very verbal person, but this is something that you can believe in. This is the real deal. This is not bullshit. So if you really want to make a quantum leap on the guitar, don't overthink it. Just go to stevezookguitars.com, order the guitar ladder system. We'll get you going. If you want to call me and talk about it, feel free. I'm not going to high pressure you. Feel free to call me. Usually it's really helpful to people to get more information, or you can email me questions. But Steve, if you want to call me, 714-548-0385. Again, that's Steve, and my number is 714-548-0385 for samples, pokesu@gmail.com. I'm just trying to warm up here. Using kind of a pseudo-chromatic, coming into a major 13 flat 5. Now I could also use a G major scale with this chord, or I could superimpose, all kinds of things you can do. But that's what's so cool about the guitar ladder system, is you're going to learn 10 different systems plus, all in an organic fashion, to where your own subconscious mind can assimilate the material, because we don't break it down and put it in a box. Let me put it this way. if somebody's teaching you something and it's very like formula like this has to be this and this has to be this, you start to kind of condition yourself and kind of brainwash yourself and hypnotize yourself that that's the way it is. You're not going to have that more free Zen-like improvisational spirit and letting your own inner powerful subconscious mind piece together some of the pieces and produce your own magic and help you discover your own musical ideas floating in your head. It really works, folks. So for samples, pokesue@gmail.com. If you just want to get going, if you believe me, go to stevezook1.bandcamp.com. Again, that's Steve Zook, STEVEZOOK, .bandcamp.com. Listen to some of my music, original music. You can read the review of my CD at Vintage Guitar Magazine online, which is vintageguitar.com. I have a little ad coming out this month, actually. And I'm the real deal, folks. I've worked my ass off. I have worked so hard on guitar and music because it's my passion in life. And one of my passions in life is to help other musicians grow and evolve quicker and to find levels of their own musicianship on a much deeper level than you ever will with average material. Again, I give the universe, God, most of the credit, but I used to practice 12 to 14 hours a day. And I've worked my ass off developing this guitar instruction system. It's really powerful. And it's my students that experience really off the charts, almost seem supernatural growth. I'm not kidding. Even people without a lot of natural talent just had tremendous growth. And they're the ones that almost made me develop this because of the results that they had. So if you just love music, if you just love guitar, stop spending so much money on equipment. I know we all love to do it. Invest $199 in the Guitar Ladder system. You can order today at stevezookguitars.com on the upper right-hand side. Do not need to be a member of PayPal to order. Folks, don't overthink it. Follow your hunch. Order the Guitar Ladder system. Price is going up in a few days. Order now while you can get it for $199 and get the secret Horace Hatchet Files bonus material. Just put in the comment box when you order SZ109777, or if you don't see the comment box, email me pokesue@gmail.com with that code SZ10977. Make sure you get the bonus material. And if you love guitar and you love music, folks, don't overthink this. Go for it. Order the Guitar Ladder system today. It really works. And I'll do this guitar for $375. It really has a sound. But anyway, take care, folks. And if you really want to make real, strong progress and quit wasting your time on average material, go to stevezookguitars.com, order the Guitar Ladder system, or send me an email, pokesue@gmail.com. I'll send you some samples. I don't know what else to say, but this is my life's work, and you will discover your own. I really believe everybody has their own unique point of view, musically speaking. You're going to reflect artists that you like, but if you really want to discover your own musical ideas, you need the right material. There's nothing on the planet even close. Again, I give God and the universe most of the credit, but I've worked my ass off on this, and it, like I said, it evolved very, very organically. So, and this guitar sounds unbelievable, and I'll do it for $375. Lore LH280 175 style guitar really sounds great. Has a beautiful sound. All right, folks, take care. Keep the positive faith. Ciao.